Books Unplugged.
Hi there,
Hello,
I'm Ed.
I'm Dan.
Welcome to Books Unplugged, the show where we usually talk about books that were turned into movies. But in this case, we are discussing the Jurassic Park board game. We're going to talk about how this ties to the book and to the movie.
Books Unplugged. Adaptation for your delectation now.
It follows the theme of you're in a dinosaur park. The dinosaurs have been released. You've got to try to escape. So I guess I'd say it follows the theme of the movie more than it follows the theme of the book.
Do you feel like it follows the plot?
No, not really, because it's not like you're playing, Grant or whatever and trying to do specific things. You're really just...
Well, you kind of are, but
You're just trying to get you have the choice of one of 12 to be any of these 12 characters, and you just gotta try to get off the island before you get eaten.
Yeah, which is a part of the book
Yeah.
and movie, but pretty small part.
Yeah.
Pretty small
It's
part.
not really bringing into any of the science that's in the book.
No.
No.
There's no science.
Yeah.
No science in this. I think there might be a control center. That's as close as a...
Yeah, so they do have certain things, like if you're Dr. Statler, you got to get to that dino poop, and stuff like that.
So they're trying to walk you through the plot. I think if I get what you're saying, and I agree, that, I mean, if you're a huge fan of the movie and want to be immersed in what the movie's like, I mean, this isn't it. I mean, it's kind of like it's just escape. It's just escape. Try it. These could be anything. They could be tanks, and you could be soldiers, and you're trying to get to the helipad to escape. Whatever. It doesn't really have to be Jurassic Park.
What did you think, as being someone who plays a lot of board games, what did you think about the board game play?
Basically, the way it plays is you have these cards, and you have a few turns to play your cards, and certain actions that you take. Like if you get to the visitor center, you have to roll a 5, which is pretty arbitrary.
Yeah.
A lot of the decisions that you have to make get blocked in. So, for example, whichever character you have, and you can kill a few of these before you lose the game.
There was some type of strategy as far as how to get people through and try to avoid, or was that not enough?
There was some strategy. You did have to think a little bit ahead to try to do that. But still, even with the strategy, because of the randomization of the board, there's times where you don't have any choice at all. Look right here. Like if you're on this peg, you can only go one direction.
Yeah.
If these gates are lit up, so you move there, and if there's something there, you know what I mean.
When I played with Diane, we forgot. Once she got or I got to turn on the gates again, we forgot to put the little peg things, and then so that made her able to jump over and kill me really fast. We forgot about it, but we just kept on playing.
Ultimately, I mean, as far as like an overall rating from my perspective and who might want it, I'm gonna give this one
pips. How many pips?
Out of 6?
Yes.
I'm gonna give it 2 pips.
Really? 2 pips?
It's just boring. I mean, it's just there's not a lot to it. You just there's for the money that you pay for this board game, there are literally thousands of other board games.
So if you're a big board game fan,
you're not gonna like playing it. Even if you're a big Jurassic Park fan, I don't think you're gonna play this more than a couple times. I think if you're a big Jurassic Park fan, like a huge one, and you need it for your collection, for your wall, whatever. Don't take it out of the shrink wrap. Get this, buy something else, keep it in the shrink wrap, and in 10 years it'll probably increase in value because Jurassic Park stuff, right? How many pips do you give it, man?
I'd probably give it 4 pips. Don't pick your favorite players first. Yeah, because they're just gonna die.
Thank you for joining us for our Jurassic Park Danger Adventure Strategy Game. It's a very long title. Yeah. Danger Adventure Strategy Game. If you're interested in how the book and the movie line up, please go check out our other video where we actually read the book, we watched the movies, and we do a nice long discussion. Not that long enough about how about those two, how they talk to each other, how they communicate between each other, and both. And I think I'm not spoiling anything when I say both the book and the movie are phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, thank you very much. We'll see you next time on Books Unplugged.
Ciao.
What are we doing now, Dan? We're gonna have some coffee?
Yeah.
Ed and Dan would like to thank you for joining them on Books Unplugged, page to screen and all that's in between. If you like the vibe, please like and subscribe.
Like lazy and letting the boss walk over and stuff. He's like, come on.
Dubba-dubba-dubba.